I can kill you, boo! Give me that! Give me that! I stole this!
Welcome back to the European FNCS Finals. It's day number 2. We're on game number 10 of 12, and our previous FNCS champions on your screen right now, Hen, Janice, Chapix, finally allowed to play this game. They've been contesting off spawn 24/7. All 10 games. They've lost 2 so far.
Oh no, this
the last one we just
shoot
watched, but this time, if you're watching during the break, that fight ended in what, 3 seconds, Sancho?
And more importantly, they've been chilling in their lobbies respectively for about 25 minutes or so. So we all know that game of time to kind of chill out for a little bit, reset. We've been saying countless times, when they get out of Craig Eclipse, they have the potential to win it all with a victory royale and double-digit eliminations. So now we're getting into it. We have 3 games left here of the FNCS EU before we crown either a defending champion or we crown a 3-time champion in Tayson.
I'm watching
Nate, and Tayson's going to be that one right there. But the whole thing about this right now is, what kind of games going forward do these trios need? And Jonah Resguard and Savage, they don't need anything special. They just got to hold on, keep getting to end game, trust the process. That's all they have to do. Now, for people like Badil, Noah Riley, Reason, who have been on a terror, making their way up,
this sucks.
You just have to now slow it down just a little bit more. I just don't know. I can't get a pulse on that team. It's like a team I've never seen before.
You're not even watching it.
They have 3 VRs, and today we're watching them, and I feel like we're kind of getting tricked. Their entire game plan has been good, but they've gone down at 27th place. They've gone down at 16th place as well. They're a very flip-floppy team. Every time they win, Sancho, the next game, they don't get that many points. So we just saw them win another game, right? Game number 9 rolling in. And now for game 10, if the pattern continues, they're going to be looking at a game with no points again. They have to break this curse if they want to make it all the way up top on the scene. Chulak, Squeezy, and Jerky 2 have been attempting to be curse breakers today. On day number 1, in the first 6 games, they had so many good positions on height. They ended up getting taken over. It was tough. It was rough for them overall. Today now, they're in 2nd place. They're right behind this trio on your screen, Savage, Andretta, and Refsguard. They've had a great day of games so far, but they've also been a little bit flip-floppy. They have a win, 17th place.
Aiden,
it's looking kind of weird. Everyone right now, this game
I tried
matters
adding
so
someone
much.
on
they have
the
to be very consistent.
game, and it said too many incoming friend requests.
Changing money. Hundreds and thousands of dollars for every single trio that we saw here are playing with that on their top of their minds. Every moment matters for them. Every build, every call out, every engagement's going to matter for them in these next 3 games. I can't imagine feeling the pressure. The only thing I've had that's close was playing in a local video game store. That's it. And my prize was a $20 gift card. So hey, that was the top of my prime, and I can't imagine playing for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That 1.3 million total dollar prize pool when it comes to Europe. $300,000 for the trio who's rolling in first place. Squeezy, Trulex, and Jerky could be that trio, but once again, they cannot afford to make any mistakes from here on out.
What I'm doing it again! What I'm floating over there!
Exactly how your entire tournament run looks. If you're behind, you have a big chance to get ahead. If you're ahead, you have to play defense. And these guys are caught in between, Sancho. They're ahead of the rest of the lobby. But behind Titans, they can't seem to shake down completely in these games. These rotations have to be perfect, and the end game has to be crisp.
And they absolutely earned their spot.
Took
going against the Andalexes of the world. They're going against an up-and-coming individuals right now getting tagged on their rotation. So they're clawing their way, trying to hold on and avoid anybody that's trying to pull them down and slip them. Now, we're talking about movement. Badil, Noah Riley, and Reason, 6 places they moved up. They've had 2 back-to-back games that have moved them up
your little
leaderboard,
slingshot thing
hit
hit
their
me.
strategy. They've just totally changed.
I'm joking.
This kind of reminds me of, at Rose where we're watching like Unknown. And the question was, what would Unknown look like if Unknown down there in the NA? What would he do if he just slowed down, be patient? That chaotic energy, that be able to box fight anybody. He was doing some things in the past that were just phenomenal. Same thing like as well, like Face Sway. Sway looked like
means someone's eating popcorn and
we're
sitting.
seeing right here a game that they just flip-flop everything, the script. They were getting like these 10 Elan games, right? When in the early game. Now they're getting those 10 Elan games in game, and they're getting those bonus placement points. That's why they're moving up the board so fast and ferociously.
Did that one come any close
For
to you?
Vidil, Noah Riley
No.
only really is wins that are keeping them in this game. If they're not winning, they're having very, very, I would just say, middling performances throughout. It's like 11th or 17th rolling in throughout the day. It's not looking too good when you look at their team if they don't win games.
Going to play the FNCS
it's like, what will Wolfies look like in in-game? What will CRR
I'm gonna go body the Travis Scott that hasn't got one kill.
Aggressive known players. What will they look like in in-game? And we're getting a taste
No
of
one
it.
did come close. They were literally like right here.
They kind of tweeted out. We figured out a plan, and they're executing that plan so beautifully right here.
We're joining in slightly late also onto this game number
Bro,
10.
this guy is a statue.
So a lot of people have already moved off of their spots. They're rotating and the zone's coming in fast.
Bro, my thing is going flying because I can't use this guy.
No,
This
this is
guy's
all
a
the way to mid-game
statue,
rotation, and the tag's looking a little bit low.
Look, bro, look at
This is going to be shared alongside Fusion and Nexus down below. I love knocking on your walls, and then up top you have Scram.
He's still a
We're desperate right now
statue.
looking for more points
bro.
for a way to get back into competition.
So Harley Quinn, don't make me do it again. Harley Quinn, you recognize me, Harley Quinn?
Thomas AC flicking
Yeah, I'll do it again.
have to have that pop-off game. They've been denied two times in this FNCS tournament. Two times their signature pop-off game. Holding on height, losing it at the very last moment.
Bro, that guy has
this play by Thomas AC with the
Bruh.
med kick here. Now, Reason, Noah
Bruh.
Riley, the deal
Bruh.
in trouble right now. Things are going to do.
Bruh.
That they're
Bye-bye, little
facing is no
statue
slouch.
looking guy.
They've been taking out big names.
Bro, imagine I
throughout
get
the
banned
past
for this.
2 days, and if they add Noah Riley, Reason, and Badil, which they have done in day one, that's going to be the big blockade, slowing them down from making their movement. This is the 4th place team right now battling. I'm taking a look at the board. They're facing the 9th place team.
This is just so scary from all angles. Multiple knights on the low ground. They're so tough. No chance on any walls to kind of escape. There's a trio on all sides. Siptos on one. Anas firing away from the backside all the way up top on a hill two. Nems Bubak on ways, as you mentioned, Sancho, not stopping the pressure. No Riley, Reason, and Vidil. They might just drop down to patterns. They won the last game. They might be going out early in this one.
This happened in game 2. Last time they got pinched, they were attacking Hen, and then all of a sudden, Floki's trio pinched them and wounded them, and they went down to a duo. So if they could solve what they did, the mistakes that they did last time, they could be able to keep
pinched them and wounded them.
They did that by switching up players, staying away from that crazy low. That's what happened yesterday. All of a sudden, they just getting knocked down to a duo on that transition between early to mid game.
And now we see a Nos, Flick, Thomas, Hen, Janice, and Chapix on the same hill. No Riley, the deal.
I don't have it, but I have this one.
From your last FNCS, making a similar type rotation. It looks very
I have
similar
the beanbag one.
to game 6 of last season as well. So slightly, you know, the zone that's kind of sensitive. Where's the
that's
south
why nobody's moving. You just put square
Nos,
and then.
Flick, Thomas. We were talking about them a little bit before as well, Sancho, when we were looking at, you know, how are things looking for them.
Mother, see where square is on my controller?
Last season, after
press
9
that.
games,
And then
they
don't stay
were
still.
looking a little bit worrisome as well. 4th place overall.
Press,
they needed
so
to come up
do
and they got second.
the cherry emote, the beanbag or chair,
well.
and then press square. And ain't nobody got time for that, girl.
I'm still moving.
Riley, Reason, and
Look,
Vidil,
Eddie,
they
come here,
go
look.
down
Bro,
once
this
again,
girl is your profile
pattern
picture for
will be
Switch,
true
Marley.
For this team, it's always a win,
That girl's your
followed by
profile
an
picture
early
for
knockout.
Switch.
Noah Riley is still once
Hey,
again
watch,
hanging on
look,
the
ready?
ropes.
I'm
You can
still
try to see
moving.
if he survives.
Yeah, you can still move, but like, kind
of deep in this
you
game.
can see the
Reasons are very
screen like
difficult to
big.
kind of take away. When
If
you're
you do the
so
cherry
close to
mode,
so
you
many
don't
trios,
see anybody.
Should be wrap-ups for that squad.
Not even
If there's
yourself.
a solo that you want in that trio is Reason. Reason finished 7th place in Chapter 2, Season 3. So that is going to be interesting to see what Noah Riley can do as a solo. But Anas Flick and Thomas HD, who have a great day too, have yet to have that. They're doing okay, but not by their standards.
I'm just trying to watch it.
In the feet, Blasters, who just finally survived, save it down there in Weeping Woods, not make it into the middle game right there. But Ryan, Lanouf now have to deal with 2 of the Titans of the region ramping right over them, and they're not moving. They don't want any piece of this pie.
But how am I still up in this?
Chapix and Flick are colliding right here, and Chapix.
Oh, he got killed! Oh no!
That's him.
Like,
they're
that's
trying to
what
move
he
up the
gets.
board, but Thomas AC is trying to catch them from their ankles so they can't climb any higher.
Yeah.
6th versus 7th. They're really
when you press square, it looks so
clawing at their
laggy.
ankles right now. Anas, Flick, Thomas HD,
Wait, let me see.
making sure there's no chance that they get
Press
any
like
higher.
it's
They're going to
laggy,
keep,
it
or
looks
they're going to keep
laggy.
moving
Press
forward, and this is going to be
Y,
such a tricky
Marley,
rotation.
on
Sancho,
Switch.
I'm looking at wide shots of this entire zone. There's so many trios that heat angles and locations. There's nowhere to really stop. Flick like an Thomas is you have to keep going. They can't slow down.
And the ramification goes beyond just
on.
eliminations. Now that Janus is by himself, the solo
champion
has to hold on as much as possible. I was gonna say,
oh my god, bro, you was touching my balls, bro. My saggy balls. Hey yo. Ooh, what's this showing? Huh?
Pop-off game that comes through with flipping off Thomas HD, and it usually happens.
Either top well. Hey, yo!
We're on their kind of home territory on the right side of the map. We'll see if it's possible, but there's so
yo, get a bunch of tomatoes. Let's show
side by side.
Whoa, what type of shit is that?
We're kind of gatekeepers here too. That's Stinkbo. Sancho, you were talking about it. It's rolling through.
Noah Riley gets an elimination, so Noah Riley is still on his feet, adding valuable points to the board here, especially now that we're seeing the top of the board a little bit in shambles right now at the moment. So, Flick, Conversation, and Nas, you're right. They're in their home turf here. We all know when there's a game
now show them all on the screen.
There's just a little bit of pressure considering that the zone sometimes won't favor you. And I think for the longest time, this is the first time we've seen an East Coast zone in this FNCS EU tournament.
That's very, very tough. Last time we were watching yesterday when Game 4 rolled in, it was Lazy Lake we were looking at. This time it's going to be Dirty Docks, kind of, or at least the mountain where the grotto used to be. Savage and General are going to take away the life raft that was basically thrown to Anas, Thomas, HD, and Flick, trying to get them out of the top 10. They're saying no. Going to deflate it. There's no really letting you sit in this base rent-free. You're gonna have to pay a little bit of tolls with your HP pools, and yeah, those things really bled through these builds. You can see Nas's HP is still slightly low. Thomas is on at 40 at the top. The med kit to get all the way back.
Why your tree still out? It's Valentine's Day, girl. I'll take it down soon. Okay. Hey, y'all, I'm lighting fireworks tonight if y'all want to come by. Nah, but we can light that tree on fire. Girl, it is the 4th of July. Red, white, and blue, sis. Keep up. I'm gonna take it down soon. Stop playing. Hey, y'all want to come help me stuff this turkey? Nah, we can help you stuff that tree in the trash. It's Thanksgiving, sis. Throw it away. Keep up with the holidays. Okay, suit yourself. I'm taking it down soon. Alright.
Love it. Go back to
Merry Christmas.
Go back to lobby. Love it.
Where's the tree?